This podcast is sponsored by EarnIn. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with EarnIn. EarnIn is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Download EarnIn today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the EarnIn app, type in OnlyFriends under podcasts when you sign up. It'll really help the show. OnlyFriends under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. EarnIn is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We all have times where we don't know what the heck we're doing, where we're going, why we're doing the things we're doing. Where am I going to go to college? What's my next job going to be like after I leave this one? We don't know. And that's where therapy can come in handy. It can help you sift through those feelings, sift through those thoughts, and help you get where you need to go. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends.
I was born ready.
I was born cool. Actually, I have some bad news about what I just said. I believe we're not really allowed to curse on our podcast for YouTube. Because I have noticed the last 3 times I've uploaded, AdSense yellow. And I was listening to Whitney Cummings' podcast. I mean, I fought it and I got 2 back. So there's only 1 that's yellow and the rest are monetized. But I was listening to Whitney Cummings' podcast and she said that they like bleep curse words. And I'm like, I'm sorry. There's no way I'm going through this whole thing and bleeping every curse word.
That would be, we'd have to hire someone just for cursing.
Yeah.
To tell us the timestamp.
So I just messed it up already.
Do you think that they're like the AI program? You could be like bleep curse words.
Oh. Yeah, but like, how would we do that? I don't know how.
I'm sure there's something.
Could ask Mike.
Yeah. There's gotta be something. That's crazy.
I know. Whitney was funny about it. She's
Well,
like,
I'll try my best.
Same. I already did it.
Yeah.
But I can mute that one because it's so early. I'll know exactly where it is. But like
the only one.
Every other one. Well, because then I looked it up and it was like, if you curse in the first 8
minutes, seconds,
but most of the first 8 seconds are ads, so there's no cursing at all in that. And
maybe YouTube is just like, this is bad.
YouTube sucks.
Yeah,
with that stuff. Like,
I agree.
Did you watch the video I sent? Well, first of all, welcome back to OnlyFriends.
Oh, hi.
Did you watch the video I sent to the Good Influences group chat?
Which one?
The Nair butthole.
No. Okay.
Do you know what it is though?
Why on earth would I know what that is?
Aaron, you have to watch it.
How did you? Okay, well, Carly sent this and she was like, I can't believe this is allowed on YouTube. And I was like, how did you end up here?
Well, it's like kind of all over TikTok. And like Nolan found this guy he really likes that like made a video about it, but everything had to be picked. Okay.
No, I haven't even heard of this.
Oh my God. It is this kid and it is literally, it's informational. It starts out and he's like, hey guys, today I'm going to Nair my butthole. Here's what it looks like for reference. You see his whole gaping butthole and everything.
Wait, what? It's not even blurred out?
No, on the camera. And he shows like every time he like swipes it, he'll like show his butt completely open and he's so nonchalant about it. Just really funny. He's like,
wait, how is that allowed?
I don't know. And it's crazy. It has 32 million views. It probably has more now. But when I saw it the other day,
well, yeah, it's like 30 porn.
30. Just please watch the first 5 seconds. I just want your reaction.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
That's okay. You might do more than sneeze once you see this.
Wait, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Bestie, save that. Charge people for that on an OnlyFans.
No, literally. Like it's coming right now. No, go back. It's like the first second.
Wait.
I know, it's flabbergasting.
Okay, well, the thing is, like, I love this for him.
No, it's hilarious.
I literally cannot believe that this is on YouTube.
I really hope you can't see in the camera because we're going to be screwed. But it's
no, I
too
feel
far
like it's
away.
fine.
It's too far away.
Also, that looks like a terrible technique to apply Nair to your ass.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine it feels good. But he does it the whole time. He's like just so informational about it. He's not even laughing. And then the funniest thing is he did like an apology video for it, but he does like the ukulele song, but he changes the words to fit his
apology. Like, sorry, I didn't give like a trigger warning.
No, he doesn't actually. It's just like Colleen's. Oh, it's basically Colleen's video, but him. He's saying toxic gossip train. Yeah. So this whole entire video is this kid just narrowing his butthole, and you see everything. Yeah, I'm so. Oh. And it's so funny because there's so many people, even on OnlyFans. I can't believe he's giving this for free. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, even on OnlyFans, there's people who are like, I will never show my butthole, or like something like this is crazy. But he's just doing it. He's on YouTube. Currently wiping his ass. Yeah, and you see it. It's not like it's burn. Yeah. Nair. I mean, maybe they've changed the formula, but I remember like using it on like my legs once, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. It's such a good concept, butthole? Though. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Just wax it. Clearly there's no ads because every time I've like pulled it up, because I've watched it multiple times. There's no way this is making money. No, there's no ads on it, but it's not even like restricted. I'm very confused about this. How to shave your butt with a facial razor. Oh, he doesn't show it there. I looked already. Yeah. How to douche your butt. Yeah. I haven't looked at that one. When did he? Okay. He started his page a month ago. Wow. Sex Toys 101 butt plugs. How to safely finger your butt. Okay, you're going to get us no ads. How to shave your butt. How to safely shave your pubes. How to douche your butt. I mean, it's great information. It's just like, what are we doing here? I can't believe it's all free. Okay. Oh, wait, a year ago. Okay. It's all like sexual... men's / LGBTQ health, like how hygiene. How to bottom was his first video. Yeah. Like, it's so funny how nonchalant he is too. My stepdad's porn made me come out as gay. Wait, the reason I saw it was because there's a viral TikTok and anal fissures. How my ass bled and how it healed. Okay. Okay, continue your thought. There was a viral TikTok and it was somebody showing their dad this video. Oh. And so the camera was on the dad's reaction, but in the glass behind the dad, you can see the video. And it's so funny. I just like imagine showing this to your dad. He'd be like, oh God, you know? Like any parent is just like, what is this kid doing? It literally, he's just like an informational, helpful channel. And I feel like, you know, YouTube is the place where people go for all of this stuff. And like a lot of gay youth are probably have so many questions that isn't answered for them in like sex ed. Totally. And but also I'm just like, how is this allowed? Right, I have no, it's insane. Only because we can't even curse. You know what I mean? Like, I know. What the hell? No, and I was telling Nolan, I was like, we have an old video of the thumbnail is Aaron wearing a bikini. Oh, yeah. And the title was like, bikini too small for her body. And that got changed and got demonetized. Yep. They changed the thumbnail for us. I mean, I definitely, but it was our first video with a million views. I mean, he's just like, a pro bono at this point. Yeah. He's giving away all this information for free because there's no way in hell YouTube has not demonetized just the titles alone. Well, it's definitely not, because every time I click it, there's no ads. Yeah. I don't think there's any. But it's weird that there's no even, what is it called? Like a warning, an age restriction. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I really wanted Mike's reaction. I doubt he's watched it. He hasn't even watched Colleen's song yet. I know, but I like sent it. Maybe I was with him yesterday. I should have made him watch it. He probably was like, it's a man. I'm not going to watch you do the video. He's probably just like, what? He probably saw the title and was like, absolutely not. Yeah. Oh, I have a surprise for you that you're probably not going to like, but it's for the pop culture of it all. Okay. Do you have any guesses? You're really building it up. I know. Well, I got sent the Kim Kardashian Alani drinks. Is that my surprise? Yeah, I just thought we could pop one open. Try it. Yeah, I thought we could try them. I will say I've had a sip. Should this be our YouTube video for tomorrow? I don't know. I was kind of thinking that too, but I was like, I don't know. Just one sip. Yeah. I don't know if you want to try it here, or we could do a whole YouTube review. Here are my thoughts on packaging.
love it.
Yeah, it's great packaging.
I think this is cuter than the original bottles.
It is, and of course it has to be because it is Kim K.
I love this. Oh, they're gluten-free. 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I think that's what Prime is, and that's what they were trying to like
ban.
The lawsuit. Or
yeah, I mean,
whatever.
I can truly only touch the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. I mean, I just had a cold brew. I can't imagine the panic attack I would have.
Oh, there's biotin in here. Pantothenic acid.
Oh, yeah. It's basically an Erewhon smoothie.
What are these things?
Biotin. I don't want my hair to grow. It already grows too much.
Oh my God, wait, we just got a new order for good influences from Factor. Is that for Factor meals, like what Sheena promotes?
Yeah, yeah. They're good too. I've had them. Danny gets them.
Oh my God, we are literally Sheena Shea.
We are good as gold, baby.
She's so good at ads.
I know. They're really good too. Have you had them before?
No.
Oh, they're pretty yummy.
I have not.
Danny gets them, and so sometimes like if I have to watch her cat, she's out of town, she's like, I have some in there.
Perfect.
They're great.
Well, we're not going to give it for free on this.
Yeah, use our code, good influence.
Yeah.
It's okay. We did it on OnlyFriends. We're fine.
I don't know what's happening. We did what on OnlyFriends? Oh.
Like the ad.
Yep.
So do you want to...
I feel like I had something to say to you, but I don't remember. Do I want to try it?
Or do you want to like do a YouTube video? But I just don't know.
No, I feel like it won't be like a full
It's
video.
not, yeah. Okay. I have one too.
Well, I don't want to waste one.
I don't care. I don't... If I'm being honest, I doubt I'm going to like drink these on the reg. Oh, sorry. Already off to a bad start.
It smells good.
If you're just listening, it kind of sprayed everywhere.
It's all over me.
It's all over the microphone.
Oh God. Okay.
So I get sent these Alani drinks all the time, and I will say, the energy drinks are good, but they also have hard seltzer, and the hard seltzer one.
This is not that, right?
No. This is just energy. It's Kimmergy.
Yeah.
The hard seltzer one did make me shit my pants. Like,
God, how much do you think she got paid to do this?
I don't know, 8 mil. Who knows?
Yeah, like definitely millions.
I did try a sip of it the other day, but like not enough to really like get it good.
It smells really. It reminds me of something, like a White Claw.
Yeah.
It definitely smells like lemonade.
She had to have gotten paid so much. Okay, should we try?
Yeah. Okay.
Yum.
Oh.
It tastes like a sweet tart.
Yeah.
I really like it. Oh no, I'm gonna drink this whole thing and have a full blown anxiety attack.
Good thing you have therapy.
Yeah. I don't even want to do therapy.
It all comes out. Yeah, I mean, it tastes good, but I could absolutely never drink this for many reasons. It's a little too sweet for me, and I just know, like, I know I would wind up in the emergency room.
In the ER, yeah. Are you the type of person that can taste aspartame really well?
Oh no, I don't know what that tastes like.
Okay, there's some people that...
I mean, if you made me taste it on its own.
Well, it's in like diet sodas and stuff
I know.
like this.
But like, I don't know what it tastes like on its own.
Okay. I mean, whenever I drink anything like that, I don't really taste it. But even if it's like sugar-free cookie or something, like Nolan will be like, oh, I can taste the aspartame. Like, I don't like it.
How can you tell? How do you
different,
even know?
It's like a flavor. It's a flavor for sure. But I
feel like I would need to taste aspartame on its own. And then if I like drank something, I'd be like, oh, it tastes like that thing I tried.
But I feel like you also don't drink many things that contain aspartame. Like you're drinking, you're just drinking like poppies and water, alcohol, whatever else. Water, yeah. Protein.
Cachava.
Yum.
We have so many of these.
What?
Cachavas.
Oh.
Because we keep traveling and then TJ doesn't pause it and we wind up with like 3 at the door.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I like it.
Yum.
No complaints.
Bulking up.
Bulk.
Bulking up.
Yeah, it's like for me, it tastes like a sweet treat. Like they're not really chalky, which is nice.
Oh, interesting.
Because I feel like a lot of like protein powders are.
I know. I thought like all of them were. The Emma Chamberlain Erewhon smoothie was very chalky.
It's not too bad. I mean, it is like chalky, but not like chalky. Like I do think Emma, no, it's good.
You know what's weird too? I don't know why, but I was like looking for it and I could not find her smoothie on Erewhon's Instagram or Emma's. I'm like, did something happen? Like, was there a fall?
Maybe she was like, I do not support the organ smoothie, the animal organ smoothie.
What the hell is that? What is that?
Erewhon did a collab with this like guy
with a cow
who preaches like eat in. Your phone's ringing.
I have no idea who
preaches like an all animal diet. And he created a smoothie with Erewhon that they just came out with. That
is this Joe Rogan's collab that I predicted
it's like some
so long
random
ago?
guy. And it has like, it says one of the ingredients is like animal organs. And like
what
people are in
what does that mean?
Big tizzy.
I want to try it.
I don't.
I just think it'd be funny. Like,
I don't.
What am I eating? Drinking?
I think
blood.
Like I think
guts.
What's the color? The color is also not great for what it is.
It's like a burgundy.
Yeah, which like I'm like, okay, here's the liver of this animal that I like certainly do not want to be drinking. I wonder if it's still raw animal based. Yeah, no,
it's just so weird because I feel like Erewhon is so on par with organic and
heart and soil beef organs
and vegan and yeah.
So many people are commenting being like, well, you need to use like completely different blenders.
Yeah. Especially if people are vegan or
I feel like a little rinse that they do is just like, that's not cutting it for vegans.
No, there's some liver still sticking in there for sure in the blade.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hilarious. I'd love to try. But if you don't want to, I understand.
I definitely don't.
I can try it for us.
Yeah.
Why do I have a voicemail? Don't leave voicemails.
I know my mom texted me one day and she was like, your voicemail's full. And I'm like, well, just text me.
Yeah. What is a voicemail? Oh, and it's not even transcribed.
Hi, Carly. This is Brenda calling from the office here at IMT 5700. Just wanted to give you a quick phone call. It looks like you sent us an email inquiring more information about the community last week.
Doing some apartment hunting.
Actually, yeah, for Emma. Yeah. So I keep getting calls. Yeah. So,
oh my God.
It's fine. It is the worst out there.
I know.
Like, praying for everyone who is searching for an apartment in Los Angeles, probably everywhere in general, but like, oh my God.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Terrible.
And they also want 3 times rent. Like, yeah. They're like, your bank statements and income has to be 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, okay. So if rent's $3,000, you want them to be making $9,000 a month?
It's crazy.
What? Then buy a house. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's creepy out there.
I agree.
And there's only so many, if you have a king size bed, because Emma has a king size bed. So that's something we've been like trying to find a bigger like master bedroom. Hardly out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for apartments. It's tough. Happy I don't have to deal with that ever again.
Yeah, maybe
not ever again. Let's not say that. But
yeah, but the thing is, like, you'll never be kicked out of here. Like, this is yours.
Well,
for your own rebuilding. Wait, what do you mean?
Like if I stop making money.
Oh yes, of course. I thought you meant
that's why I said.
Right, but there's no one to be like, hey, we're selling, so you got to get out.
Totally.
Like that's shitty. Hopefully you don't think I said that.
What?
The S word.
Oh, I feel like I've sworn enough at this point.
Probably. We're not monetized.
It is what it is.
It really is what it is.
YouTube. Well, speaking of money.
Yeah.
I had this like steal of a lifetime on Friday.
Oh.
I went to a like designer consignment store that I've been to before because I wanted to find like a dress for this bachelorette dinner that I was going to, and I had absolutely nothing to do. So I was like, let's go. Was shopping around. I found some things that I liked, but nothing that I loved. And then I saw this pair of Bottega shoes.
Ooh.
And I just like put them on for funsies.
Yeah.
And on the bottom of the shoe, it said how much they were. Mind you, they were brand new. He told me that the person wore them one time and then gave them back, and they're white. So they were like,
oh my God,
you would
pristine.
know if like somebody had worn
a scuff
them.
or so.
Yeah. I put my foot in one of them and I was like, oh no.
Oh, bless you.
And they're like cushiony. Like I felt like I put my foot into a pillow.
Oh my God.
And then he was like, do you want me to get the other one? And I was like, okay, fine. So I'm walking around in them and I was like, these are great shoes. And then I look at the price tag on the bottom and they were $750. And I was like, I don't really need to be spending that on a pair of shoes that I probably won't wear that often.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh no, if you look, they're actually on sale for $400 and like something dollars. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice. And then he was like, also, there is like a little blue mark on them. So they're also 20%
Oh my
off.
God. Okay, it's a sign then.
And then I was like, oh my God, well, I have to buy them. These shoes are retail. They are current season Bottega Veneta heels.
Holy crap.
They retail for $1,700 pre-tax.
$1,700?
So it's like a $2,000
what did you get
shoe.
them for?
$400.
Wow. I mean,
with everything. Like,
yeah,
brand new. A person wore them one time.
That was a calling.
I literally could not believe it.
A God sent a gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. I mean, don't get me, $400 is still a lot of money, but for like what I got, like I consider that a win.
Well, yeah, compared to $1,700.
Yeah.
Like
and they're not like 2 seasons ago. They literally are being sold on the Bottega site currently.
Why were they so discounted?
I literally was like, first of all, why would anyone return these?
Yeah.
And I wore them the whole night. They're the most comfortable shoe I have ever, like heel I've ever worn. Oh, especially for like not being broken in. I'll show them to you.
Is it a kitten heel or is it like
no,
a
it is
heel?
like a 4-inch heel.
Oh my God.
They are so good. And I literally was like, wow, I have lucked out.
That is all the stars aligned for you that day.
But then the next day, TJ dragged me to Wasteland. We were like, we went to look at a house. And then he was like, what do you want to do now? And I was like, go home because it's 100 degrees outside. Yeah. And he was like, oh, you want to go to Wasteland? And I was like, no. It's like a thrift. It's like a consignment store, but they carry like nicer things. But also like regular things. They just price them at absolutely astronomical.
It's a cool store
levels.
to go to. It's like vibey.
Yeah. So I'm in there shopping and I'm going through like the higher end stuff. Like they carry designer vintage also. And I hear someone like talking on the opposite rack towards me and I look up and it's just Machine Gun Kelly.
Stop. Are you kidding?
No, I swear to God.
Oh my God.
And I was like in the girls section.
Oh, did TJ talk to him?
I then went up to TJ. He was on the phone machine.
Were people like,
no, like it was just, he was just like by himself shopping. And I was like, huh? First of all, I'm like, okay, King, go off. You're you're buying secondhand. Yeah. And he did buy stuff. Like I saw him checking out.
Wow, saving the planet.
But I told TJ, I was like, machine's here. And then he like went up to him. They like said hi, but he was like on the phone too. But I was like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, that's really jarring.
Yeah.
Is he so tall?
So tall.
Oh, I feel like I heard that or like probably saw him in person at one
he's
point.
Really tall. Well, that was the thing. I like look across and then looked up. But TJ, so he for like, oh my God, forever. He's wanted this like Prada like button up, but it's nylon. Mm-hmm. And they're like $1,600. So obviously he's like, I'm not buying that. He found the exact one he wants. And it was $500.
What is going on with you two?
And he literally was like, I'm not like $500 again, a lot of money. Yes. He stood there for probably like 15 minutes going back and forth whether or not to buy it. And I was like, you have wanted this for so long. You will never find it. He also was saying, he's like, I can't even find it like secondhand online.
He deserves it. And
I was like, it's just a sign that you need to buy it. You can resell it if like you wear it and hate it.
Yeah.
And you'll probably make more money than what you'll make here.
Yeah.
And so he got that.
Wow.
So we got like 2 steals.
Well, you guys are just
and that shirt was $1,600 pre-tax.
That's fucking crazy.
And it was in perfect condition.
Damn, that's lucky.
We got 2 great designer.
I've never found a deal like that in my life about anything.
You should go to it's called The Gift of Garb. They have really good stuff.
The Gift of Garb. Mm-hmm. They have Prada.
Yeah.
It's like the only design I really care about.
Yeah, they have like so many things. It's good.
Fine.
But everything is still like priced like you'll spend a couple $100.
Yeah, it's like the real. Like I'll go on and be like, "Ooh, what can I find?" And I'm like, $1,000, even though it's retailed for like $3,000. And then you have to
also decide whether or not you think it's real.
Right. Yeah.
Is it the real?
Well, they're all proved, right? Don't they have?
No.
What?
Like so, literally, there are people. I've seen so many TikToks
on the
of people who have worked at the Real that are like, buy the clothes because it's so hard to replicate that, but never, she was like, I would never buy a bag from the Real.
Stop. Are you kidding?
No, I swear to God.
I think the only time I've bought from the Real, I think has been for our brand deals. And then I've gotten bags, but I think they all came with the certification. Are those fake too?
I don't know. Maybe. The girl literally was like, I wouldn't do it.
Honestly, I'd be like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask questions.
I've only ever, actually I did buy a bag. But that was before I saw that video.
Yeah, I did not know that. I thought they were all proven and vetted and...
Well, she said...
Dotted I's, cross the T's or whatever the saying is.
Yeah, no, she was like, don't ever buy a bag.
Okay, well, I won't, I guess. I still go on there and like heart a bunch of things just in case we get a brand deal.
I like buy some stuff off there sometimes.
I just can't I'm so cheap with my money. Like I just can't justify spending unless I'm with you and you're like, you should get it. And I'm like, oh, you're right. That's what I need. It's a little push.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. TJ's dad is like blowing me up.
Hitting y'all up.
He is blowing me the F up.
He was really disappointed in me and me not knowing what Jeopardy was.
He listened. Oh, the clip.
I posted a clip on Instagram. He was like, come on, you don't know Jeopardy.
I can hear him.
Yeah. I was like, well, I do, but I don't. I actually didn't respond. I forgot to respond. I haven't opened it.
Shamed.
I'm so shamed. But then I remember he like was upset with you for not responding to something once. And I'm like, oh, is he mad at me?
Was he?
I don't think he was actually, but he was like, did you read my text or something? And you're like, oh, yeah.
No, it's like parents do this thing now where they send you 1 million reels a day.
Oh, and
then they like think that you're watching all of them
and think they're funny.
Yeah, like and then they're always like, "Oh, did you see this thing that I sent you?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't watch any of that."
I saw this on TikTok 3 days ago.
They're never TikToks. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, are they like cringy?
Yeah, they're just like the videos you see on Facebook.
I mean, if that tracks.
Yeah. But it's crazy.
How did they figure out how to send a reel through a text message is what I want to know.
No, they send it, they DM it.
Oh, even that?
Yeah, they're
my parents
all in the
never.
DMs. They slide into my DMs.
Smart.
Well, did you have any good fun sales this week or buys this weekend?
I did not buy anything this weekend. What did I do this weekend? Well, Mike yesterday was so cute. This cat, I'm sure you saw in his story.
Yeah. No, I literally saw it and I was like, I know in my heart and soul the next video will be of Carly.
And it was.
Yeah, but he hadn't posted yet. It was like first and then probably like 30 minutes to an hour later. I was like, I know she will be here.
Oh, 100%. Okay. He FaceTimed me and he's so funny. He doesn't know how to act around any cat. He's like, the only cat I've really interacted with and been around a lot is Frank, which is my cat, and like barely. He like watched Frank once. And so he's like, it's meowing. What does that mean? It's rubbing against me. What does that mean? I was like, oh my God.
It's also like a stray cat.
It's a stray cat, but it is beautiful.
Yeah.
It has long hair. Oh my God, it's so cute. And so he fed it a couple pieces of cheese and I was like, I'm coming over. I have 2 cans of wet food I'll bring over and I have a whole bag of dry food that my cats don't eat. So I just had it. I am so obsessed with this cat. Like I want it so bad, but not really. Like I'm not going to, but Mike is so cute. He's like, I'll take it to the vet tomorrow if it's still here and make sure it's like doing well. Because at first I was like, it seems like it's someone's cat because it looks nice, but up close it's a little bit matted on its butt. It definitely looks
like it needs some like grooming.
Yeah, and it's really frail.
He should post it on like a...
he doesn't have Nextdoor, but I do, so I posted it.
Good.
And he's like, I'll sign up for Nextdoor, but Nextdoor's annoying. You have to wait days for you to get approved. Because they have to... Come on. They have to like know it's your address. So I remember they like sent me something. Everything. Yeah, which like makes sense. But
is it still there?
Yes, so it was there. I left, and then he's like, I have to go pick up Adam from the airport. And so he left and came back, and the cat was still there.
He picks up so many people from the airport. He's such a good guy.
That's what he told me once. He's like, you know what a good friend is? I feel like a good friend is someone who will go out of their way to drive to the airport. And I was like, oh, I'm a bad friend.
Well, it's like we used to. Until we realized that like... You can still be a good friend and not drive people to LAX.
You're a bad friend if you ask someone to pick you up from LAX, okay?
No, 100. If you would dare ask a friend to pick you up from LAX and you're not like on your deathbed.
Or live in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a horrible person.
Terrible.
Reevaluate.
But Mike is very sweet.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know.
He's always doing it too.
I know.
Maybe I'll ask him for a ride the next time.
He'll do it.
Just to see.
He'll definitely do it. You're like, it's at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God. But yeah, so it's so hot outside. So I was like, okay, we need to figure out what to do with this cat. I kept being like, just let him in. Let him inside. So it's still in his backyard this morning. He fed him the wet food this morning.
Oh.
And I don't know. He's like, I'm going to provide a lot of shade. He put a little blanket outside. It slept on this really soft blanket.
I would definitely also be a little skeptical of bringing it in just because you don't know if it's like...
No, 100%. I
got rabies.
I know, but it's so sweet. It's one of those cats who like, I feel like would never bite or scratch or like be mean. It was just very sweet. And so I was dying.
Did he make an appointment for a vet?
Not yet. He also doesn't have a carrier or anything. He's like, can't I just bring it? I was like, well.
That's what we would do with Whitey.
I know. Wow. This cat, who knows?
Yeah.
It's like,
I feel like he should call someplace and be like, I just found this cat.
Yeah.
It would be crazy for him to go buy a carrier.
No, I know. I have a lady at Trader Joe's. She's a cat rescuer. She rescued Frank. And so I feel like I should contact her and be like, what should
normally
we do?
If you bring a cat without a carrier, and I feel like if it's like a stray or something, they have those like boxes.
Oh yeah. Like the Build-A-Bear boxes?
No, literally, yes. Yeah. That they will, I think, put them in.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like if you just called someplace, they'd be like, don't worry about it. Like we have a apparatus. We can put her in here.
God, it's so sweet, Erin. This episode is sponsored by EarnIn. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with EarnIn. EarnIn is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the EarnIn app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an additional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. EarnIn definitely can come in handy. I know for me, like say you needed new tires randomly, you didn't think about it, wasn't in your budget, but you need the money, your paycheck isn't coming for another week, and you need a couple $100. Well, that did happen to me. I actually had to replace 2 of my back tires, which was not fun and was not cheap. But that's just one life example of a time where you're gonna need money, but you don't have it yet. But with EarnIn, you can get it from your paycheck before you get your paycheck. Make EarnIn a part of your financial routine and join EarnIn's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about EarnIn, I think about financial stability and security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Download EarnIn today, spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the EarnIn app, type in Only Friends under podcast when you sign up. It really helps the show. Only Friends under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. EarnIn is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Whether you're dealing with decisions about a career, a relationship, a major life decision in general, therapy can help you stay connected while you navigate your life and sort out all those thoughts and feelings and emotions. I personally have been in therapy for many, many years, and it has helped greatly with all of the above and even more. I've learned so much about myself that I didn't realize I was doing, or why I was thinking the way I was thinking, or why I was choosing these things over these things. And it's helped so much. And I always say this, but it's the best investment I have ever put into myself, period. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Very important with us and with everyone in their busy lives. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends.
Wow, I can't believe Matt should take it.
Yeah, but Patricia's really allergic.
Oh.
That's why they can't get a cat.
Oh.
I know, that's what I thought too. Right?
TJ was allergic to Whitey.
I know. Take some shots. You'll be fine. But yeah, looked at apartments and houses with Emma.
And that's it?
Trying to find. Yeah, I went to Glendale. Nolan's like dog sitting at that house again.
Yep.
I slept over, horrible sleep.
Why? Just because it was like not home?
It was just like, well, first of all, the bed is like a double. So it's kind of small.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But it's like the guest room, wasn't their bedroom. I don't know. Just couldn't sleep very well, but nothing crazy.
Well, that's fun.
That's all.
Yeah, this weekend was great. I did nothing. I watched 2 whole series of television shows.
Oh boy.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Oh, good.
And they were both great.
Did you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Of course.
Oh, but there's only like a couple episodes, right?
3. It's...
I saw someone post, they were like, do better.
Get me started. Well, I knew that they were doing like... I am happy that we got 3 originally. I was told it was 1 a week. So I'm not sure what the rollout will be moving forward.
Yeah, sometimes it is like 3 and then 1 a week.
Yeah. Which is like, come on.
Yeah.
You we got them all like last year.
Did we? I feel like I didn't watch it until after I read the book.
Oh my God. I didn't even know what it was. And I was like, this looks cute. I put it the day it came out.
Oh.
And I watched the whole thing on a Friday night.
Oh my God. See,
and I was like, this is an amazing show.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's already so good.
I should start it. I'm just like so not bummed. A TV girl like that. Like I'll watch stuff that I, know I like.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what happened.
2 good recs other than The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay.
The Crowded Room or A Crowded Room, one of those. It's the new show that Tom Holland is in. We watched a couple of episodes like last month, but we've been traveling like crazy, and it's on Apple. And so we couldn't like stream it when we were away, unless like we couldn't like you can't on the hotel TV. They don't have like Apple whatever, so we like could not do it, and it was very annoying. But I finished that. It was really good. I actually just saw something this morning saying that he's getting like. He plays like an LGBTQ person in the show. And there's like a very, very quick like sex scene with him and a man. And I guess a bunch of people are mad about it now. They're like, this is your Spider-Man.
Oh, which is just my God.
I saw that this morning, which is crazy because it's been out for a while. And it's like people are just realizing this.
Oh my God.
Which is just like, give me a break.
This is your Spider-Man. Yeah, it is.
And then another one I watched was Bad Sisters, also on Apple. So
Bad Sisters.
Good. It was so
Is it a series or a movie?
Series.
Okay.
I think there were 10 episodes. It's about these 5 sisters, and one of them is married to this asshole guy, and the other 4 of them keep trying to kill him.
Ooh, I like it.
It was really, really good. It was one of those shows where you're like, like they keep trying and failing and trying.
Is it like funny?
Yeah, it's like, like the humor that's like, not like laugh out loud.
Yeah, but like comedic relief.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny. Did you watch The New Housewives?
Of course.
I totally forgot it was on.
I loved it.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Like literally the whole episode, they were just like, the drama was like about cheese.
Oh my God.
It felt like very reminiscent of old Housewives. And I feel like we're just like getting back to where we need to be.
Are they younger than us?
No.
They're all older than us?
Yes.
Like how old?
I would say like late 30s to 50s.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was like 25-year-olds.
No. No, they all like have, well, not one of them doesn't, but most of them have like kids, families, and they are older. Oh my God. I would say like 35 plus.
Okay.
All of them. And I know one of them is like 54, I think she said.
Okay.
And I think she's the oldest one.
Okay.
But like you would never know.
So crazy they just like redid it.
I know. Have you been watching any more of the Luann and Sonia?
Oh no, I haven't even thought about it.
I know, me neither.
You haven't either?
No.
What's it called?
Crappy Lake.
Crappy Lake. I mean, it started very funny.
Yeah, they're unhinged. And so like while I am happy, it was it's so weird because like I do love all of the New York women, the original ones, and it's them so well that you kind of just like dealt with it being not that good because we're like,
you just know them.
Yeah.
It's like later seasons of Vanderpump. You're like, these suck, but they're my friends, so I'm gonna watch.
Totally. And like all the intricacies of all their relationships and friendships. Yeah. So it's like
a lot of history.
Yes. And watching the new one, I was just like, oh yeah, it needed to be done.
Oh, okay. So they're not Housewives anymore? The original cast?
No.
Or are they doing...
Well, they were going to do like a Peacock one with all of them.
That's what I thought.
But I think that... I think it was a money thing. I think they were like, no, we need to be paid more. And then they didn't. So they like
writer strike.
Put them on pause or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's crazy.
Maybe it's for the best. But I could not imagine them... Imagine them just coming to you being like, sorry guys.
Literally after like 20 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have new young hot girls.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I think it'll be good.
But maybe it is good. That's the first time Bravo's done that, right? With the house.
Yeah, cleaned house.
Yeah.
Clean.
That's pretty crazy.
Because they like not a single housewife that was on the series for the past however many years is currently on New York. They fully got rid of everyone, recasted the whole show.
Do you think that in like 10 years there's going to be a couple influencers who maybe become housewives?
10 years?
5-10 years.
I mean, probably.
I just think that'd be such a wild... Because I know Claudia Oshry always talks about like being on Housewives of New York, which I could totally see.
Yeah.
But people like that, because I feel like influencers are still like newish.
Well, technically they're like our influencer housewives, but just like no big names.
Right. But if they were on Bravo, like just thrown in with
like an Alex
housewives.
Earl or something.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they call them content creators on the show.
Oh, they do? Mm-hmm. That's funny. That's what it is, I guess.
It's true. They are content creators.
I feel like I was going to bring a show up as well, but I don't know. Anything?
I don't know a thing.
Well, we finished Mad Men, like the whole thing. But
oh, well, that's interesting. We'll get to it.
Oh, okay. Are they revamping it?
Did you start Suits?
So no. Oh. We literally just finished it like 2 nights ago.
Mike and I have been dying. Like I put it on the other day and I was like, I forgot like a whole plot point is like how weed is so bad.
Oh my God. When was this filmed? Is it old?
2009. I don't know. Like
okay.
around like,
then.
Yeah. Maybe like 2010. God, I don't know. Now I have to know.
How weed is so bad.
No, it's so fucking funny.
It still is in some states.
2011.
Okay.
No, but it's like it's like they're talking about like heroin. It's so funny. And I was like, Mike, I forgot because like in 2011 everyone was like, weed is bad, weed bad. But now I'm like,
smelled it, you're like, cops are coming.
Like they find a pack of weed, they're like, what's this?
So now there's dispensaries you just go to.
Yeah, no, it's really, really fun. It's kind of like camp almost, like watching it because you're like, I can't believe that this was like 10 years ago. And
is Mike watching it actually too?
Yeah. He sent me a clip the other day because I had just started it and that's like kind of how it starts off is like drug dealing stuff, and he is definitely probably much farther along. I watched probably like 3 or 4 episodes just to put on in the background, and he sent me a clip and we were both just like cracking up because it's like her being like, what is all of this? And it's just like a bag of weed, and he's like, oh, I just like smoke sometimes. She's like, sometimes.
Oh my God.
So it's like pretty so cringe in that way, but like it kind of like Matt the nostalgia. Yeah.
No, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it's very funny. Love Suits.
Yeah, if you don't know, it's like a running joke on Good Influences because Matt hates Suits.
Yeah.
And then
Matt hates anything that isn't like
educational or knowledgeable. Yeah. Well, and it was funny because we talked about it and then like a week later it came to Netflix.
Trending on Netflix.
Yeah. You're welcome, Netflix.
We did this. Revival of Suits. Mike and I standing strong and tall and proud and loud for Suits.
I watch it and then on when we were like, let's do a whole episode about the first season of Suits since we all watched
just a Suits recap podcast.
But we make Matt think he should have watched the first season. He just missed the memo.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I didn't know. I hate Suits.
Today's homework. Yeah, but it would be funny too because I think that we could all come to the consensus of like this is cheap. Like it's a cheesy show ultimately, but it's entertaining and like each episode there's like a thing that happens.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Also, like if Mike does not watch television is the other thing. Like Mike doesn't watch TV.
Why is he watching Suits?
I don't know.
I'm so confused that you said that.
While I was watching it, I was like, I can't believe this is the one show he does like.
Yeah. Probably because there's no like thought behind it. It's just on. He keeps saying background noise. So I feel like he's putting it on and working or something.
I don't know. There's like so much law jargon. Like you got to kind of pay attention.
You heard it here first. Suits.
Suits stands. Okay. Well, we can move on to this day in history if we're done recapping.
I think so. Did you watch Kardashians or is that like in the TV? Or just whatever?
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Actually, no, I liked the episode.
It was funny. If we want to talk about it for like a second.
Sure.
I thought the prank was so stupid.
The Bachelorette?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Also, Chris was so funny, like calling, being like, well, what's your budget?
I know. I really wanted him to say a number.
Me too.
I was like, what is the number that would work for Kim? I have no idea.
Yeah. The big takeaway for me, I will say actually, were there 2 episodes that I had to catch up on? Is this the one where they did the Christmas thing?
Yeah.
I was lolling through that because Courtney was just being so funny.
Yeah.
I was so bummed that Chloe was like such a buzzkill and wouldn't let them.
The auto-tune edit was so dumb.
Well, they cut all of her singing.
I was like, what? Just be a sport.
Which, like, I get insecurities, but it's like, it's funny. Like, we don't think you're a singer.
And like, do you hear Courtney over there?
Yeah, no, Courtney was and that's Kim was so funny.
I know.
Santa baby.
Santa baby.
You know she was fucked up drunk to do that. And then my big takeaway was Justin Long being a like cameo in the episode and being like a fan of Travis.
I'm sorry, when?
Carly like watches shows.
I do. I don't fully pay. I was also watching with Emma. We were talking during it.
The bunny ears.
Yeah, the quotes. Yeah, I watched them. But like, was it during the James Corden?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he like came out and was like fangirling over Travis. And he was like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm such a big fan. And like, I think whoever he was with, I'm not sure who it was, like took a picture with Travis. And he was like, thank you so much. He was like, I'm so excited to get out there and watch you. And I was like, oh my God, I love this man. He's just like us.
And Justin Long is someone I would recognize.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that now.
He's so sweet.
I know.
I love him.
Yeah, he is a sweetie.
He's like a true national treasure.
I know.
He would be someone. Oh no. I would actually be surprised.
He would be someone.
He would be someone if something came out about him that we had this conversation on Good Influences that was like, who's a celebrity that you wouldn't want something to come out about them, but you wouldn't be surprised if it did.
A celebrity you wouldn't want to be canceled, but wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Yeah, no, he's just someone I wouldn't want to be. I don't think he would. I think he's genuinely just like a perfect person.
Yeah, I hope so. Stream Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2.
Perfect. Okay, this day in history. We'll start with birthdays. Okay. It is Shane Dawson's 35th birthday.
35.
For some reason I thought he was older. Like, it's creepy to me knowing that I'm only 3 years younger than him.
I know, and he's like the OG YouTuber.
Yeah, like I wish he was older. And I thought he was.
I do wish he was 40.
Like, I thought he was at least 36.
How old is he again?
He's just turning 35.
Well, it's a good time to have twins, I suppose.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I need to watch that because I still don't know what's going on.
I have no idea. Maybe it was clickbait. Maybe they don't even have kids.
It's actually really... Oh. Okay, I was thinking of that this morning, and then when I found out it was his birthday, I was like, what the heck? But I was driving by a house that just recently sold on my street, and the new owner was walking outside, but they had like sunglasses on, but it literally looked exactly like Andrew.
Oh.
Like I almost texted him being like, did you perchance buy a home?
Did you ask him?
No, this was at like 7:45 in the morning.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not awake.
Yeah.
Did you think it's him for real?
I'm telling you, looked just like him. And even like what he was wearing, like the baggy basketball shorts and like a hoodie. And he had like red hair.
You should text him now.
It was so hard to tell. Yeah, like, maybe I'll text him. And then I was like, I wonder if he still like edits for these people and like what is he doing?
I know him and Garrett still do stuff together.
Yeah, I know that, but I was wondering about like the Shane and Ryland of it all, like if he still works with them, because I don't know. Idea.
I mean, I never asked him because if you don't know, Andrew was our roommate back in the day, and then he started editing for Shane, and we were like, oh my God, good for you.
Yeah.
And then after Shane got canceled, I don't know.
I know. I thought the same.
I feel like we had texted a little bit, but like I didn't want to push it because I didn't want to know. But I mean, Shane has a different person filming, and he also lives in Colorado now. So
that's confirmed.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, literally from when we watched those videos forever ago. Yeah. But I feel like they still live there. But even before that, he had a different videographer. So I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna text him and see because this man. I mean, he was a little far away and he had sunglasses on, so it was hard to tell. And he like walked forward and then turned around.
She was been like, Andrew.
Yeah. And there were like tree services going over to like, I'm assuming, do stuff at the house, but I should text him. And then we have Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh my God. Do you think he's hot?
No.
Because like there's a certain fandom that's like, he is so hot. I feel like Brooke Avery would think he's hot or something.
He could be someone that he becomes hot to me because of his personality. Like him as Doctor Strange, objectively hot.
Okay.
And him as Sherlock Holmes, like objectively hot. But
that's what got me with Sherlock Holmes. I was like, oh, I kind of like him.
Yeah, I think like look, if you showed me a picture of him and I didn't know who he was, I would be like, not hot. But then once I get to know him,
right,
and he has an accent, I would be like, okay, I think he's
the accent
hot.
itself. I don't even need to see him.
Yeah, but like like first glance, he's kind of scary looking.
He's pretty spooky, yeah.
But I think like personality, accent, it could get me. It's
gotten me.
Yeah. Stephen Anthony Lawrence, it's Beans.
Okay, thank you.
He's only 33. You're younger than Beans.
What's Beans up to?
What would Beans do?
We're talking about even Stevens Beans, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I can't imagine.
Oh, poor Beans.
I'm sure he's been in something we just don't know about. Oh, I also watched Holes recently.
For the first time?
No, I read the book when I was in like elementary school, and I saw the movie, but it had been, it's been so long, so it basically
it's brand new.
Yeah. A lot of plot holes. No pun intended. 5 by 5 foot plot holes.
I feel like I did not really like that movie when I was younger.
Because it was scary.
Yeah, like gave me a little bit of a fright. Trying to see what Beans is up to.
Oh, yeah.
So the last thing on this movies and TV thing is even Stevens.
Oh, wow.
He's so little.
He works in real estate now.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have Nancy Carell and
Steve Carell.
Yeah, his wife.
She's an actress, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Howard Schultz.
Who's that?
I put him on. He's like a businessman CEO, and I put him on here because it is our culture to know who this man is.
Is he in the emo space?
No.
Our culture?
Mm-hmm.
White people culture?
Very white people culture. That's not the culture I was specifically talking about, but it is white people shit.
Oh, God. Give me a hint.
Think YouTube. Us specific.
Us?
Us specifically.
A vlogger? I don't know.
Content wise.
Us?
Yes.
Like Vlog Squad?
No. The content we post.
Taste testing?
What?
Oh, what's his name again?
Stephen Schultz. Howard Schultz.
Taste testing and water?
No.
Salt? I'm just trying to think of like white people things.
What the fuck are the videos we post?
Taste testing like Starbucks drinks.
Yes.
That's what he does.
He's the CEO of Starbucks.
Oh, okay. I got lost in the sauce. I was like, wait, so he posts videos trying Starbucks? No,
I told you he was a CEO.
Okay, I know. It all got mumble jumbled. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Tell him to make the drinks better.
I know. He's 70 today.
Oh, that makes sense. He probably can't taste anything. And that's why all the drinks.
Same thing.
Starbucks came out with blended, I guess we could try it if you wanted, but like blended refreshers.
Did you send this to me?
I think. Or they're like blended fruity drinks.
Okay.
So that's an option if you want to try them.
Perfect.
Yes.
And that's it for birthdays. TV, film, music, Poppin' Day.
Oh.
Clueless. The Lion King live action.
Oh.
Awkward, which was just an unbelievable show.
I never watched
That's criminal and doesn't surprise me.
I know.
Pawn Stars. Reality House.
Reality House, the Kian and JC one. I mean, iconic.
Mad Men. Crazy Stupid Love.
A great movie.
Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, there were so many, but these were the big ones for me. And then Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson.
Oh my God.
Which did you know was originally for Avril Lavigne's album?
I didn't. Mm-hmm. And I could see Avril singing that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be on her album.
I can actually hear her voice singing it.
I think
right
she's
in my head.
Probably credited as like a co-writer of the song. She just didn't want it.
Which
tracks? She has terrible taste.
Who, Avril?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an old Katy Perry song, but I think she was going by Katie Hudson at the time because that's her actual name.
Yeah.
And oh my God, what was the song called? I felt it, the wire down to my neck. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, Matt Thiessen is in the music video because they were dating at the time. And it's like before Katy Perry was Katy Perry.
Yeah.
And if you look at the music video now, it's so funny. It's like so pixelated and horrible looking. But Kelly Clarkson ended up cutting it like years later. And so that's on one of her albums from like probably 2010 or 2011.
All these girlies.
Yeah, that stuff was always interesting to me.
I know.
Because like I remember when I heard God is Woman by Ariana Grande was for someone else. I was like, oh, I feel like Ariana would like write this song. Like it feels so Ariana Grande to me, but
Did she write her own music?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah,
but it feels like it's for her.
People hand her things and she sings
and
them.
She's just perfect at singing it. Yeah.
Did I tell you that I went to a play that it was like a musical play that Frankie Grande was in?
Oh no,
he was actually really funny.
Oh, in New York?
No, LA.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the Exorcist thing?
Yeah.
Oh, how was that?
Really funny.
Explain what it is for the people in the back.
It's like, God, I don't even know how. So it is this like theater group that put on a play or a musical that is them making The Exorcist a musical. So it's like very meta in a sense where it's like you're watching, like they are literally pretending to be the cast. I literally don't know how to explain it. It's so weird and confusing. Like,
okay,
when like on the walls, the intermission sign came on, and I was like, okay, but is it like actually intermission or is it intermission during the performance?
Oh, I see. It's kind of like Inception.
Yes, like it was like they were performing to us, but it was like actually them pretending to be like creating the musical at the same time.
I've seen a play like that where it's like I don't know what's real and what's a part of the fake play. You know, it's like a play in a play.
It literally starts with a woman like walking down to the stage and she's like, hey everyone, like I'm the stage manager. And so like I literally wasn't paying attention because I was just like, oh, she's just gonna tell us to like turn our cell phones off and stuff. But then it started.
Oh, so that was part of it.
Yes. So it was like that.
And Frankie Grande was in it.
Yeah, he was so funny.
Cute. I wonder how he feels about Colleen because they're best friends.
I know.
Or they're very close.
I know. He's also like such a good singer.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
I mean, it has to run in those genes.
I know he kept singing, or when he would sing, I was like, God, they're so fucking talented.
Does he sound like, not Ariana, but
he wasn't
he's like, oh, okay. God,
no, he was just a good singer.
Okay, good.
I mean, better than I am.
I mean, I've definitely seen him sing on TikTok and stuff like that, so I kind of knew. I think that's with you.
Your feet are hot.
It's so weird. Anyone I'm close to, like this.
Yeah, no, you're
tell
warm.
me everyone says that, but I am cold all the time. I must run hot as hell. I also, speaking of our feet, I wanted to read a couple of things that were from our comments.
Oh, talking about our feet?
Well, one of them, but a couple positive comments from our last episode.
About our toes?
No, these are about our book talk.
Oh.
Someone said, most of my to-read list is from suggestions from you guys, which I think is really cute. Someone said, oh, my favorite Frida McFadden. So this is the book we were talking about last week, Housemaid, is the book Never Lie. It is a must read, which is on my to read because I saw it on Goodreads and I was like, this is rated really high.
I went to Barnes & Noble to get our new book club book, which is just the sequel. And they were the only two books that they had of hers because I was just going to buy like a handful of hers and they only had the two.
Oh my God, a crime.
And also like the lady who was helping me because I went to the section to like find her name, but they only had The Housemaid. And then I was like, do you happen to have this book? And it was on like one of those tables that they just like put in the front. And then I was like, do you have any more of this author? And they were like, no, I'm not really like sure who she is.
Well, you should know.
I know.
It's a great book.
I know.
Okay. And then, I must have not screenshot this one, but somebody left a comment. It was like, please, it's like obviously a troll or not a troll, but like someone who probably comments on every video. But they were like, please, Carly, just give Erin a 5-minute foot massage. And I want to say I did do that on an episode. Maybe it was a Patreon episode. I can't remember, but I remember just rubbing your feet for like 5 minutes.
I don't remember that.
What?
Yeah.
You don't even remember? No. I'm offended. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm never doing it again. Get your feet away from me.
Sorry, I just do a lot of feet things, so it's hard for me to keep track.
You're
of
welcome.
them all.
I made them loosey goosey for you. Whatever. But I just want to say to that person, I have done that, and stop requesting it.
Oh my God.
What?
Hold on one second. I have to respond to my Pilates instructor. 12.
Your Pilates instructor is texting you?
Hell yeah.
That's pretty sick. Are you going to Pilates?
Yeah, I scheduled the only thing she had available last week for this week because I couldn't do Thursday, so I had to move my Thursday to Tuesday. Mm. But she only had a 2:00, and I was like, God, that sucks. But
on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Every single time someone will cancel and I'll get the morning slot. But now it's the day before and no one has done that. And so I'm like, I can't believe I have to go to Pilates at 2 p.m.
Oh, the best.
No, it's awful.
No, I love it.
Like, what a terrible time. And so she just texted me saying I could come in at 12:30, which is like much better,
nice.
but like also still a little annoying.
I'm like, perfect timing.
No,
I'm like a 7 p.m. Pilates girl. Like 5, 6, 7 is like prime for me.
That would be better. I would prefer that over like a middle of the day. Like now I can't do anything all day.
No, you can.
No,
it's only an hour.
Yeah, but it's such a terrible no, because then an hour after you have to like shower and eat and like do all of this stuff, and it's like I just want to get it out of the way.
Okay.
So then I have a whole free day, and like say I wanted to go do something, I can't.
How do you feel about my Saturday 1:00s?
Oh, that's atrocious.
What?
To me,
that's
that's like
my favorite class and time, and like it's a Saturday. Like I love it.
Yeah, I guess for me it's like because you have to like commit to yours.
Yeah, like I can't cancel. Well, I can cancel 24 hours before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I, 1, do not want to be exercising on the weekends.
Okay.
2, it is 1 p.m. on a Saturday, waste of a day.
What?
But to me, like, but I also think it's just because like the weekends are when like TJ and I go and like do things.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to like commit to something at 1 o'clock. Like an exercising thing at 1 p.m. on a Saturday.
Okay, fair.
Like I'd rather be doing something else.
Sure.
But you like it?
I do.
So I like that for you.
Thank you.
But that is just not for me.
If I had an 8 a.m. class, frick no.
Yeah.
That was for YouTube. Absolutely not. I would be miserable. I'd be like, why am I here? My workout would be way harder and worse. I hate it. I hate it so much.
We are just not the same.
We are not.
Everyone exercises differently.
Mm-hmm. And other people, like you're a morning person. I'm really not. So it's like you function well in the morning, and like I need time.
I mean, but like even you going at night, I'm like, that's also like something people do. Yeah, but like for me, it's like I don't want to do a 7 p.m. workout class because when I work out, like my endorphins go for like hours, and like I would rather be coming down from that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like 1 p.m. on a Saturday, criminal.
No, it's the best.
Criminal.
I think it's also because I love Pilates so much. It's like, oh, I get to go do this. Like I'm excited to go do it.
Yeah, that's like your thing that you like doing.
Yeah.
Like I would rather be doing anything else on a Saturday.
Fair. See, I don't look at it as like weekend. I don't know. I don't like think of weekends as much. I feel like I'm just like, oh, my
life is your vacation.
Yeah, like Joe wanted to do a podcast, and I was like, no work on the weekend.
Doing a fucking podcast on a Saturday. It's
only talking for like an hour.
Yeah, but like the work week, like I am so work week. Like I work every day during the week. You know what I mean? Like I'm always doing something. And then being able to spend time with TJ, who's also working every single day during the week. It's like we get to have this time where like we don't have to think about that. The only work I will ever do on the weekends is if like I'm doing OnlyFans stuff. Mm-hmm. But like sometimes we do podcasts on a Sunday if we have to. Well, yeah. But like, no. I'm not doing a podcast on the weekends. A podcast. Sorry.
Sitting and talking.
Yeah, but it's work. Like I don't want to do that. I'll hang out with you. No, I sit and talk.
I respect your boundary. I really do.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I forgot where I was going with that. I have no idea.
Okay, well
I like Pilates on Saturdays. Sorry. Continue.
We've got some news. This I just thought was actually crazy shocking. Hayley Williams posted to her story. Oh my God.
That was like a proper burp.
If you don't know, Hayley Williams was featured on a song on Speak Now, Taylor's version that was recently released. And she has her own like side music project just under Hayley Williams.
Yeah.
And Hayley posted a screenshot of her Spotify account. And she said, the monthly numbers on my own page was at 500K before Speak Now, Taylor's version dropped. And then she said her impact. The monthly listeners,
hold on, it was 500K.
500 are now at 7,245,000.
Oh my God.
515. Isn't that crazy?
On Haley's? Oh, because it's featuring Haley.
Not even Paramore.
Oh my God. The amount of people that probably listen to this and were like, who's Haley Williams? And looked up Haley Williams, not knowing she's from Paramore.
This is not even 2 weeks past. Like, that is insane. And for her to recognize being like her impact.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah. Crazy.
I wouldn't guess that much.
I know.
If you made me guess, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe like 1 million, 2 million, 7 million.
It's basically 7 million because she only had 500,000 and it's 7.245.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Jeez. Taylor, can you feature us?
Like, that's insane.
It is great. It's funny how that is like part of the culture.
100%. Taylor does it.
Yeah, what a queen.
I wonder what Fall Out Boy's numbers went.
Oh yeah, I bet it went up.
Do you think?
I wish I knew what it was before. We could look at it now.
I know. Oh God, I have no idea.
Because looking at it now, I wouldn't know if it's weird or not.
Let me see what they are at. Okay. Like, I think Fall Out Boy is still like very, very popular.
Also, the way I'm just fully drinking this.
And not for nothing, like Haley's solo project is a lot different than Paramore music.
Yeah.
Although like now the new Paramore album is like very much like Haley's. Okay. Fall Out Boy has 29 million monthly listeners.
Oh, what did they have before?
I don't know.
500K.
What's Taylor at? Like 1 billion?
Ooh, let me guess.
Oh my God.
Is it over 1 billion?
No.
Is it like 600 million?
No.
900 million?
No.
8?
No.
Okay, tell me.
97
million? Mm-hmm. I'm kidding.
That is a lot.
Yeah,
I wonder who the most listened to artist.
You can definitely look it up.
It's gotta be.
I feel
Justin
like
Bieber.
I was gonna say a while it was Justin
like
Bieber,
J Balvin,
and Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie Eilish. Most
streamed on Spotify right now. I'm curious.
Like, how is it not Taylor Swift?
I mean, it might be right now.
Most. It's just showing, the songs.
Oh, rude.
This looks like a fake website. Drake. Okay, well, this can't be right because
Wait, sorry. Mike just sent me a picture of the cat in the house.
Oh my God.
The cat is in the house.
Oh my God.
The cat is in the house. I am so excited. Okay. You couldn't find it?
There's like nothing. It's like a fakey article, it seems like.
Who's the most?
Because it's saying Drake, but
streamed artist on Spotify.
Taylor Swift was second. Okay, it's got to be Taylor because it says Drake is number 1, but he only has 71 million monthly listeners. Oh, bad.
Well, Drake, with more than 48 billion streams. They go by streams, not monthly listeners. Duh.
Okay. Oh, so we have Drake, Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is listening to The
I have
Weeknd?
no idea. It does say, though, the top Spotify artist for the year 2023 is Taylor Swift.
Slay.
While Bad Bunny was the most streamed artist for 3 consecutive years, 2020, 21, 2022.
Yep, he's got 55 bill. Okay, yeah, Drake, Bad Bunny, Taylor, The Weeknd, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Eminem.
Eminem?
That's like pretty crazy.
Yeah, when's the last time you released something?
I have no idea. BTS, Post Malone, J Balvin, Kanye, Billy, Coldplay, Juice WRLD, Dula Peep.
Dula Peep. I like how you just say it. Like
Imagine Dragons.
What?
25
Thunder. Thunder.
Like, not Imagine Dragons being before Rihanna. That's
a lot.
Crazy. Okay. Well.
Are we done here?
No. Next news.
Okay.
Raquel Leviss, back to birth name. Call me Rachel. Raquel Leviss had an epiphany during her stay in a mental health facility. She's going back to her birth name, and the reason is deeply rooted in her therapy. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the Vanderpump Rules star was very upset her haters in the wake of Scandival began calling her by her birth name, Rachel. Although that's her government name, her friends and family began calling her Raquel at a very early age, and the name stuck. We're told she spent an enormous amount of time in therapy over the last few months, and her therapist explained to her her detractors had weaponized the name Rachel to hurt her. She came to realize with the help of the therapists that by taking the name back and embracing it, she neutralized the people who used it as a weapon. So,
or it was PR. Because now she can be like, that was Raquel that did it, not Rachel.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be something like that.
It's also just like, they were like, they didn't want to call you Raquel because they didn't want to know you.
Exactly. Interesting development, but yeah, I feel I'm not surprised.
Also, she just like up and at 'em, skedaddled. She's out of the facility now, which, okay, it says in this article that her bill right now is $200,000
for being in that facility. Oh my God.
She's been there for 2 months. I would have been out of there.
It's giving hospital bill.
I would have been out of there the day they told me
the bill,
how much it was going to cost.
Yeah, I'd be like, never mind, I'll figure it out myself.
That's fucking crazy.
Do you think that she has that money?
I mean, not her. No fucking way.
No way?
No. Raquel does not have $200,000 lying.
I know.
around.
I mean, she does live in like a 1-bedroom apartment
in North Hollywood.
But I'm like, you're on the most popular TV show. How much are you making on this TV show? I mean, now she'll probably make a lot more because
I know they still are kind of like saying they said she signed a contract, but they don't know what it entails.
I also saw that she's starting to film like this week, I think.
Raquel.
But like, what is she going to film?
No, how is she going to pay for it? I don't know. I feel like her family has money.
Probably. I'm sure it'll be taken care of.
LOL. It says Raquel net worth 48 million.
Okay.
30 million.
48 million.
At just 28 years old, she has a staggering net worth that is estimated to be around 30 million.
By the way, those things are always wrong.
Yeah, literally like 5 years ago, it said I was worth 14 million.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay.
Okay, that is crazy. She's a 30 millionaire and living in a studio apartment in NoHo.
And working at SUR.
No, she literally lives in a studio.
It is a studio?
Yes.
Okay.
No, she does not have $200,000.
Well, her family pay for it, or Vanderpump will pay for it once she makes her money from this season.
Maybe she was like, pay my bill.
And also pay me $1 million an episode.
Pay my bill and I'll come back.
Well, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. I did see some TMZ stuff about them at, I believe, it was SUR. All of them were there under one roof, minus Raquel, and Sandoval was just crying with his friend Kyle.
Little bitch.
So I am still happy that it's giving. I'm curious how they're going to, intertwine everybody.
Yeah,
it looks like Schwartz is around. Like he's with everyone usually. So I don't know what the vibe is there.
Yeah. Okay, it says that Raquel makes $90,000 an episode, and I just simply don't believe that. I Googled, it was like other things. It was like, what's Ariana's? And it says 1 million.
An episode?
No.
Oh.
Or that's her net worth. But Raquel is makes $30 million.
Maybe from her parents.
I don't think that she's making $90,000 an episode.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, at all how much they'd be making per episode.
I think, like, Sheena is making at least $90,000 an episode.
Isn't it crazy thinking back to Jersey Shore where they were making $1 million an episode? There was a time where they were making each $1 million an episode. That is goals.
I don't think that they're making $90K an episode. That's crazy.
I don't know.
There's no way.
Well, I'll text her and ask.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm pretty sure the first season, like, none of them got paid.
Probably not. I feel like that's how they always are.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And that was some of the best TV, like, ever.
I know. It's always the best because it's like they don't have money for anything. And so it's like real stuff is happening. It's not just like rich problems like Kardashians.
Speaking of.
You're working with Dolce.
Speaking of rich problems in the Kardashians.
Okay.
Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods dined together at sushi restaurant in LA. Besties once again. Kylie Jenner appears to have buried the hatchet with Jordyn Woods years after the former besties stopped talking to each other over a cheating scandal involving Tristan Thompson. The women were spotted headed for dinner together at a sushi restaurant in LA Saturday night, according to the Daily Mail, which published photos and a video of Kylie and Jordyn on their big night out. The two got dressed up for the occasion with blah, 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 blah. Everything seemed hunky-dory, and that's pretty much it. But that's some tea.
It is some tea. I'm happy to see it, to be honest. Because if they can forgive Tristan, I mean, obviously Tristan has to be in their life because he is a father of the kids. Yes. But Khloe went back and dated him again and again after this whole scandal, had another baby with him. So if they can forgive him, they most definitely should be forgiving Jordyn because he's the one that was in a... I mean, obviously it's weird. I don't think it was right what she did, but it was so like sexist to me in a weird way where it's like...
Oh, really?
Where it's like, oh, well, I'm back with Tristan. I'm fine with him, but fuck Jordyn Woods. It's like, okay, yeah, but he also did it. So
no, totally.
Why are you mad at one person but not the other?
Because they had a kid.
Huh?
I think it's so complicated because like, I agree. The kid of it all.
I agree, but they did a lot more than just parent together. Like they got back together. 100%. And yeah, so it's like it's more than just him being the father of their child.
But a lot of people who end up in like a cheating relationship might go back to their partner, but are obviously not going to like the person who they had an affair with.
Yeah.
So like I get it, and I get that that's like a lot of like. That is way too many layers.
But knowing Khloe, I'm sure she's like, oh, it's fine. Like, I forgive her.
I mean, she even said that like after it happened.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But I think it's just like weird.
It's definitely weird.
Like I get it. I would probably be like, you are my friend. How could you, if I were Kylie, I'd be like, you are my friend. How could you do that to my family?
Yeah. But
like, I don't think that Kylie likes Tristan.
No, probably not.
Yeah. So like, I get it. I would be like, that's really fucked up. And I can't believe you would do that.
Yeah. It's also not complicated, but they've been friends since like birth.
Totally.
Too. So it's like, they have so much history and who knows what like the nitty gritty details are. Also, we don't really know.
Maybe they just need some views for the show.
Oh, imagine she's on the show. That'd be crazy.
Well, it wouldn't be until next year.
It'd be 2028.
Okay, and then another like crazy thing I saw today was Terry Dubrow said that Lisa Marie Presley's death should be weight loss. Ozempic warning, here's how it killed her.
Wait, what?
So apparently TMZ reported that she had a blocked small intestine.
Yeah.
Which was like her cause of death. But it's saying that because she had like all these weight loss procedures, it created a ton of scar tissue, and that's what ultimately blocked her small intestine. And it says like there's no evidence that she was taking Ozempic, but he just says that this is like a warning because sudden weight loss can create a lot of problems with like scar tissue and stuff like that. And he said that her digestive system was in such bad shape before she died. Over 30 feet of her small intestine was already dead before she was rushed to the hospital.
Oh my God, that must have been so painful.
Mm-hmm. And he said that her health issues are widespread in America. And he says tons of folks are having weight loss surgeries and many others are using Ozempic to manage their weight. A practice he says is prevalent in Hollywood. He's sounding the alarm here and says Ozempic and similar drugs are part of a perfect storm of problems that are already landing some of his patients in the ICU.
So should I stop with my Ozempic?
Which I just thought was really interesting because like, he's a plastic surgeon, for those of you who don't know. And I feel like a lot of plastic surgeons are just like, come.
Oh, yeah.
Let me take your money.
Yeah, like I'll do anything.
But he's like, no, weight loss surgeries are dangerous. Weight loss drugs are dangerous because XYZ. And I think that's like a really
noble
and
respectable. Yeah.
Neither of the words I was looking for.
Okay, I'm trying to help here.
No. They work. It's perfect.
Yeah, but now I want another word you want to use.
Well, now I don't know. Well, just because like that is his work. And
right.
Like
you'd think that they just be like, no, it's fine. Like, spend your money.
Scammy.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
Also, like, I did not know that was her cause of death. I never heard about that.
I saw that recently, but all I saw was small bowel obstruction, and I was like, okay, what does that mean?
So much scar tissue.
I don't know what that means.
That's so scary.
Yeah. So you get scar tissue from losing weight, or is it from weight loss surgery?
So like when you have surgery, like your any kind of surgery, I believe it like you can get like scarring on your tissue.
Totally, I get that. But how does that relate to Ozempic?
I think he's just saying that, yeah, it must be from like extreme weight loss.
Okay. It's just
I don't know if he's saying like the issue that happened with her is the same issue that's happening with people on Ozempic. He's just saying that there are certain dangers with like sudden drastic weight loss.
Makes sense. Oof. So I guess I'll stop my Ozempic then.
So I guess that means Heather is not on Ozempic. She's just like so thin always.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll move on to Am I the Asshole? If you like Am I the Asshole, we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/onlyfriends, and one episode a month is usually just a full Am I the Asshole segment. So if you like it, it is there for you, and we'll have a new episode this week. I think this week, yeah. Let me find it. I think I favorited it like last week, so she's tough to find. Okay. Am I the asshole for saying I don't feel guilty about accidentally causing somebody's death?
Okay.
A couple months ago, I, 17 male, got into a car accident with a cyclist that ran a red light. I was fine, he passed away, and it was determined that I wasn't at fault. My feelings toward the event is, essentially, of course it sucks he died, and I wish he hadn't. I don't particularly feel at fault or guilty over it. He ran a red light and put himself in that situation, so there wasn't much I could do. So all in all, sucks, but oh well. My parents are convinced I'm traumatized by this and have insisted I go to therapy, have started treating me as if I'll crack at any moment, etc. I've explained time and time again that I don't really feel at fault, and so I don't feel guilty, and my parents finally seem to understand that I'm not traumatized. This led to my mom screaming at me for being heartless and cold, but I think I'm just being logical here. If he didn't run a red light and I was the one that effed up, then yes, I'd feel guilty because I caused the accident, but I didn't. He put himself in the situation, so what do I have to feel guilty about? My parents think I'm some sort of psychopath over this, but I don't see it that way. Am I the asshole?
I mean, I don't think that he's the asshole because everything he's saying is like logical.
Yeah.
However, could never be me.
Oh my God.
If someone like tripped and died in front of me, I would carry that for the rest of my life.
Okay, this is like so trigger warning, I guess, or just so like harrowing, but I could not live with the sound of the car hitting the person on the bike. And knowing that that's a human being who has a family. Like, obvious, I know it's not his fault.
Even
but
just the way he wrote it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, just as shitty.
He's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, no.
But he's also 17, so he probably isn't processing it completely.
Totally.
I'm sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with how he's dealing with it right now. I think everyone deals with everything how they deal with it.
Yeah. I don't know how he's dealing with it so casually.
I don't either.
I'd be like, yeah, you are a psychopath.
I know.
And I also think that because he is underage, like even I would just be like, we're gonna
therapy.
Yeah,
just to dip our toes in.
Yeah, because like it's better to talk about it now than wait until you're older and then you do have trauma from it.
Right, because it might be like
start
festering.
Killing people because you're a psychopath.
Yeah, dissecting animals on the side of the road. Yeah. Like what's going to happen? I don't know. I mean, yes, it was not his fault. So that's good.
I definitely don't think he's the asshole. I think he's
weird.
Yeah, I think he's a fucking weird.
I think he's really weird.
Weirdo.
Yeah. And that's it.
But good. I would be scarred for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's just like, everything's honky-dory.
Like the amount of people in LA that are crossing regular main roads with no regard to cars. Like, so it would be so easy to hit them. And if I hit them, I would be like, my life is over. Yeah. I cannot live another day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to wet myself for my sister-in-law's wedding?
Wet myself?
Yeah. The wedding happened in a little river, and I mean in the river, in the water. The minister, bride, who's my husband's sister, and groom stood on a little strip of land, so they were not wet, but all attendants were expected to stand in knee-deep, rushing water for the whole ceremony. I'm sure it made for great photos, but I personally really dislike mud, germs, insects, and whatever diseases are found in that stream. The kids who couldn't easily stand in water that might be as tall as their whole body were left in ankle-deep water nearby with a couple older women. When I refused to remove my shoes, socks, and pull my dress pants, my husband offered that I stay with the kids. I said no. I refused to walk into that water even if it's just ankle deep. Apparently most people there knew about the water thing, but I didn't. My husband knew, but claims he forgot to tell me. The ceremony could have easily moved forward with me standing on the shore just a few feet away from the kids, but no. The bride and groom apparently refused to start until every person was in the water, and my husband waded into the water back and forth between his sister and me to mediate. My husband was becoming visibly angry at me the longer it went on and kept acting like I was in the wrong. The bride and groom eventually relented and the ceremony went on, delayed by maybe 30 minutes. In the after party, I felt that I was being avoided by everyone else, including my husband. Am I the asshole?
Wait, so she's a guest?
Yes.
She's not a bridesmaid or anything?
No.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Rushing water.
It's also
Why
just
would you expect your guest to want to stand in a lake when they probably have nice, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know if
what they were wearing.
Right.
But,
or
I mean,
like
she said dress
pulled.
pants.
Right.
But it's also like, okay, they're at a wedding. I'm sure she wore like nicer shoes.
Yeah.
And like, no fucking offense, but that's crazy to expect everyone.
It's really weird.
To expect everyone. It'd be like if I was like, okay, everyone, you have to get in the pool now and watch our ceremony.
Yeah, like with your dresses on and everything.
It's so weird. And also, I feel like they could have easily just been like, oh, she's uncomfortable for some reason and that's okay, let's carry on, not like delay the ceremony and make it a whole big deal,
right? Like she's not important for the wedding.
That's someone's bodily autonomy and she's deciding not to get her little teeny toes wet.
Yeah.
And like you just have to be okay with that. Like that's crazy to me.
I wonder if, because she was like, I don't know if other people knew about this. Maybe they didn't like read it well enough. Maybe other people were prepared. Because I can't imagine having a wedding in that situation and not like telling people that it's going to be like that and dress appropriately. It's so insane. And also, I hope it's not freezing outside.
People are so weird.
I mean, the weddings we've read on many podcasts, Am I the Assholes or whatever, are unhinged. Things I would never think of.
I know.
Myself. That belong in like The Office.
It's just like, oh, so cringe.
Yeah.
I would literally.
What would you do?
I would stand in the water, obviously, because I'm not thinking about like the germs of it all. And I'm honestly picturing like a little creek.
I know, but she said rushing water. I'm like, what does that mean? Or do you think she's being dramatic?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Okay. I wish we could see it.
But also that she was then like,
where was it?
Oh, well, the kids are standing in water that goes up to like your ankle.
Yeah.
So like, I would just be like, okay. But also if I was wearing my new Bottega shoes, I would be like, absolutely fuck off.
Just take them off.
What a weird thing.
It's very strange.
Why are you having your guests stand in a creek?
Well, here's the thing. I would like to hear their side.
100%.
I want to know why. I want to know if it represents something.
But also the fact that they themselves are not even standing in it.
Right.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they have a little strip of land.
Off.
They're like, haha, peasants in the lake.
Like, what?
Try not to float away, losers.
Yeah. Like, I would be like, okay, we're doing our ceremony here. And then if anybody would like to step in this fucking river for a photo, please
be my guest.
You know?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Do you think they had wedding parties? Like the...
Oh, are you so hot?
Like the...
Hi. You come here?
Like bridesmaids and groomsmen? Like, do you think they were standing in a lake?
I feel like maybe not, because she said that she was like standing with her husband.
Right.
And he was the brother.
Okay.
And it seemed like it was just, come on, just the two of them like up on their altar outside of the creek. Paris, it's too hot outside for you.
Very interesting. What an
I need to see the photos.
I know. I want to know what it like. Please give us a location, because I just want to like Google map it.
I'm picturing
Street View.
like Colorado with a rushing river.
It's like the LA River. It's just scary and disgusting.
Oh, I would never step foot in that, by the way.
No, you'd get COVID-20.
You would get way more than COVID. You would get like every hepatitis.
Yeah. A lot of used needles in that river, I'm sure.
Yeah, people are freaks.
Yep.
And if you have any crazy stories like that or anything else, you can email onlyfriends696969@gmail.com and we will read them on our next bonus podcast episode.
On Patreon. Patreon.com/onlyfriends. Speaking of Patreon, this episode will come out on Monday, which is 2 days early. This podcast comes out Wednesday. If you're not on Patreon, YouTube, and audio places, streaming places, and also
audio places,
audio streaming services. And we also have another podcast called Good Influences with Matt King and Mike Sheffer that come out every Tuesday. So check that out. It's very fun. And I think that is it.
That's all.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Say bye, P.
Or on our Patreon later this week. Bye.